Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to Upon This Rock, episode 10 of season 4. Literally nearly at the end of season 4. Couple of episodes and we will be there. Before we get into today's games, we have got Man City at home and Bournemouth away highlights to show you. Here they are right now. Posh versus City at London Road. We find ourselves in 12th. They find themselves in 3rd. Grimaldo on this left-hand side into Aguero. Aguero back out to Grimaldo. Can we close him down? We trying to. Durham gets the ball clear. And Tatsuano makes a great save there. De Bruyne now with another corner. Anderson getting his head to it. Fossum's going to get there ahead of De Bruyne. Fossum going to play it into Escobar. Escobar just taking his time into Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse trying to find Jason Cummings over the top. But it falls to Aguero and Durham's there to cover the ball back. We launch it up to Teixeira into Ward-Prowse again, but that's a lovely first time ball to Jason Cummings. He's one-on-one with Butland, and it's a bit of a tame shot. Good intensity from the boys, which is what I want to see. It's Hazard now with a free kick. Launch it into back of John Stones. Sané's there, and he should have scored. Tatsuano in the right place at the right time, and keeps it still 0-0 after 25 minutes. Ward-Prowse with a corner into Baldwin. Into Holding at the back post, into Durham. Butler makes a big save at the near post and they get it clear after 25 minutes. It's 0-0. Keep it going. We are playing well. Let's make sure we maintain this really good form. Start of the second half. Lukaku now with a throw-in into Jermaine Anderson. Back to Lukaku. Trying to find Cummings in the box, but Aguero picks the ball up, and that is a lovely ball out to Eden Hazard. He's one-on-one with Rob Holding into Sané, and that is 1-0 to Man City. Literally a minute to 2 minutes in the second half. I think the game's been fairly even up until this point, but they just hit us on the break. It's a great ball out from Aguero to Hazard, and he just slips it into Sané, and that is 1-0 to City. Cummings now into Anderson. Anderson back to Ahurahan. Trying to find Ward-Prowse in the middle there. Lukaku cuts it out again. And Sané just nips in front of him there. Sané got 3 people around him. But Anderson and I think that was Escobar close him down. Ward-Prowse is all over the City player there. He's going to get booked. He's going to get sent off. I think he came in from behind. That's 10 minutes into the second half. And there we go. We're down to 10 men. We were playing well. We've had more of the game as well. 11 shots to their 7. A little bit more possession. Quite a few more passes completed as well. And James Ward-Prowse makes a silly error there. Lindelof on the right-hand side with a throw-in out to Sané. Launching the ball over the top to Aguero. Anderson's trying to get hold of him but can't. Llorente though, great tackle from him. Into Cummings. Cummings, lovely ball through to Calido. He's fresh on. Is he going to get a shot away? He does. But straight down the sight of Butland. Tatsuano now with the free kick, I think it would have been from that far out. Into Holding. Holding back to Anderson. Lovely crisp passing here from the boys. Lukaku got to do a lot of work down that left-hand side. Anybody going to help him? No. Sané now. He's on the run again, but Anderson's over there to pick him up really quickly. Cummings again into Llorente, into Fossum. Loads of space to Fossum. Into Cummings. Lovely little headed ball down to Calido, but that is an amazing tackle from, I think it was John Stones. And now that they hit us on the counter-attack yet again, Aguero on this left-hand side. Is he going to find anybody in the box? He does. And that is 2-0 to City. Yet another counter-attack goal. Melagoni has put them 2-0 up. Butler now get the game underway yet again. Lukaku gets jumped out by Sané. Sané's not a very big player. Lukaku back into Anderson. Anderson's done well since he's come back into the side. Calido now with 5 men round him. Is he going to hit a shot? He is. Butland makes a good save. What a hit that was from the youngster Calido there. Corner from Lukaku. Going to whip it in. Is he going to find anybody? Tries to find Baldwin. Comes out to Cummings. Going to recycle that ball into Lukaku. Back to Cummings. Into Calido. Doesn't fall for us. Coming into the last few seconds of the game, and that is it. Peterborough United 0, Manchester City 2. Half is flying through. Here we go. Kingsley on the corner, trying to find Holding at that near post. Comes back out to Kingsley. Lovely deep ball into Durham. Fossum's going to pick up this ball here. Into Cummings. Cummings makes it 1-0 to the Posh. No, he doesn't. Calido was offside. Ruled out for offside for Calido. Unlucky from Jason Cummings there. Highlight straight after though. Steve Cook gets the ball out to Max Gradle. Gradle now going to take on his man. Gets Gray in behind the defensive line into Afobe, and they make it 1-0 after we have a goal disallowed, and we are absolutely destroying this Bournemouth team again. 10 shots to their 4, 62% possession, nearly 300 passes in this first half, and it counts for nothing. Escobar into Holding, into Kingsley. Kingsley now into Llorente, 4 minutes before half-time. Can we come back to them straight away? Leo, lovely ball over to Stephen Kingsley. Going to get the ball into the near post, but Quebec is there. Launches it forward to Andre Gray. Andre Gray is going to get tackled by Fossum. Back to Baldwin. Into Llorente again in that deep line playmaker role. Into Cummins. Cummins with a little bit of space to go, and he takes an audacious effort. Even though we've got work the ball into the box, he tries to take that effort every single time. So does Kalido as well. We are dominating this match, and we're getting nothing from it. Been very unlucky this season away from home because we've dominated games and just not done enough with it. Not happy with the boys. Show me something else in the second half. Fossum now picking up the ball in the middle of the park. Silva Lopez into Kalido. Lovely ball out to Derm. Derm's gonna try and find a cross, but it ricochets off the crossbar. Nothing really fortuitous there for Derm. Afobe now with the ball on this right hand side. Goes past Kingsley like he isn't there. Holding lovely defensive play there. Gets the ball out to Fossum. Cummings again does his man there, lovely, and again Kalido's picking up this ball now. He's going to try and find someone in the middle. He does. Leo straight back out to Kingsley. Iorfa's there. Kingsley's there again into Kalido. Kalido shoots, and that is one apiece. 20 minutes to go now, and getting the goal that we do deserve in this game. 15 minutes to go. Quebec starts the game. Over to Bidwell, into Dodo now. Dodo's going to take on Derm. Derm uses all that experience that he does have. Llorente now in the middle. A little bit of space to work with. Cummins going to try and take on his man. He does. He's got the beating of Lewis Cook today. Into Kalido. Kalido's going to take his man on. What a hit that is from the youngster. Lovely goal from Kalido. Absolutely scorching goal. 2-1 to the Posh. 15 minutes to go. 11th goal of the season so far. Tatsuanu now into Derm. Derm is going to play it into Fossum, into Leo. Leo now into Llorente. Llorente does have Cummins in that little bit of space. Cummins now takes an awful shot. 8 minutes to go. Come on, it's going to be a third win of the season so far away from home. Pushes us up to 10th with 41 points, breaking that 40-point barrier. Dominated this game, really. Coming up to the third minute, well, coming up to having 3 minutes of injury time. Into Afobe. Afobe makes it 2-2. Afobe makes it 2-2. 3 minutes to go in injury time. We have dominated this game and let it slip yet again. Not for the first time. Pereira now, minute to go in the injury time, but Quebec is there to claim. Got around about 40-odd seconds to go. Derm going to get ahead of his man. Very scrappy game in the middle there. Gray gets dispossessed. Anderson now got the ball into Cummins. I think this might be it. Last 30 seconds of the game. Kingsley now into Fossum, but Dodo's there again. Escobar gets a tackle in on Afobe. Kingsley now into Cummins. Cummins going to launch another attack on this left-hand side. Back to Anderson, into Pereira. Pereira into Cummins, but that's not the best of balls. 3 seconds to go. And that is Bournemouth 2, Peterborough United 2. And that is game over. So a loss against a very, very good City side and a draw away from home at Bournemouth, which actually isn't a bad result because our away form is awful. We're going to jump into today's 2 games, Arsenal at home and Leicester away. See who starts for Peterborough in this one. Tatsuano's in goal, Kingsley, Baldwin, Holding and Derm at the back, Llorente, Escobar and Fossum in the middle. Pereira and Cummings behind Kalido up top. Kalido now 11 goals this season in the Premier League for his first full season in the league is brilliant. Attributes going up all over the place, which is great to see, and long may it continue. Let's go up against this Arsenal side. Very strong Arsenal side. Lukaku up top, Özil behind him, Nelson on the left, Cazorla, El Neni in the middle, Michael Keane at the back with Cech and Bella in as well. Very, very good Arsenal side still. We need a point. We're on 39 points of our 40-point target. We need a point today or point somewhere down the line to guarantee Premier League football yet again for a 3rd season in a row. A very boring game so far. Half an hour gone. First highlight of the game. Cech launches it forward to Nelson, who gets ahead of Derm, but Escobar is there to clear up. And Kalido's going to try and get ahead of Vidma, but he didn't. Lukaku into Nelson. Derm again is there, trying to find Kalido over the top, but again can't find him. Derm again. Don't go long. Kind of goes long, but into feet to Kalido. Cummings going to drive the ball forward. Very, very good at that, Jason Cummings. Takes a shot on the diagonal, but Petr Cech, should I say, is there to make a comfortable save. Llorente picking up the ball into Jason Cummings. Cummings into Pereira. into Fossum. Lovely ball. Durham in the middle. Into Cummins, and he makes it 1-0 to the Posh 5 minutes before half-time. That's his 7th goal of the season. Puts us on 42 points, up to 10th in the league. And let's see that in 3D. Here we go. Pereira, lovely ball into Fossum. Great first time pass into Durham. Durham cuts it back, misses Kalido, but Cummins is there. Petr couldn't do anything about it. That's 1-0 to Peterborough United. Happy with how things are going so far. Can be a little bit better from the boys, but let's keep the faith and keep the pressure up on this Arsenal side. They are 7th in the league, not having the best of seasons so far. Llorente's picking up that ball from Kingsley. Escobar into Pereira, into Kalido now. Kalido taking on 2 centre-backs. Is he going to take a shot? He is. Cech is there again. Kept him in the game so far, Petr. Kalido not having the best of the game on a 6.7. Escobar's struggling a little bit for fitness, so he might have to come off very, very soon. Hour mark gone. Dominating this game. Let's just pause it there. 15 shots to Arsenal's 2. 11 on target. 67% possession as well. Escobar is going to come off. We need a ball-winning midfielder. Jermaine's going to come on for him. Anybody else that's struggling? Kalido's not having the best of games. Going to put Cummins up top, and we're going to bring Leo on as a shadow striker. And let's see how that unfolds. Name that I can't pronounce. Gets the ball but gets tackled. Fossum now on this right-hand side. Is he going to play it simple? Yes, he is, to Durham. Durham's trying to find a blue shirt. Takes on his man. He does. Llorente in the middle. Llorente now trying to get away from 4 Arsenal defenders. Lovely ball over to Cummins to Durham. Trying to get the ball into there. But Durham is out of position now. Nelson on the counter-attack. Gets past Escobar. Gets past his marker. And that is a brilliant single-handed goal from Nelson. And it's 1-1 with 25 minutes to go. Now all the changes are made. Kalido comes off. Here we go. Nelson just runs at the defence. Escobar can't get there. Holding can't get there. And he just unleashes a hell of a shot from the 18-yard box. And it's Peterborough United 1, Arsenal 1. Baldwin with a great tackle there. Llorente now picking the ball up into Fossum. Fossum into space where Pereira got loads to run into. Pereira again running into that space. Durham now on that right-hand side. Into Jermaine. Jermaine's just keeping hold of the ball. Into Durham. Into Pereira. Lovely one-touch football. Cummins in there, and that's a great finish from Jason Cummins. Great through ball from Leo as well. 2-1 to the Posh. 20 minutes to go. Cummins has been the man today. Pereira into Leo. Lovely first-time pass there from Leo. Cummins, what a hit that is. In off the post. Peterborough United 2, Arsenal 1. Kingsley with a throw-in into Cummins, into Llorente, back to Anderson. Going to try a shot, and Fossum is there. Is that 3-1 or is he offside? No, he's offside. Got me excited for absolutely nothing. Going to go defensive now for the final 3 minutes. Another good win at home against a massive team. Beat Chelsea 3-2, remember, a few episodes back. Holding now into Pereira. He's trying to find too cute a pass, and on Teviros on the right hand side into Giroud, and that's 2 apiece. Going to go defensive now for the final 3 minutes. Another good win at home against a massive team. 30 seconds to go before the finish of the game. Yet again letting another 3 points slip. Baldwin dives in there onto Viros into the middle to Giroud. Giroud does not miss those. 2 apiece. Should have been 3 points for the Posh. We get the game back underway, but I don't think there'll be much coming from this at all. Llorente, and there we go. Peterborough United 2, Arsenal 2. That gets us to 40 points, which is something. We are safe for another season, as you can see here. We've avoided relegation from the Premier League. Fantastic result, and we didn't even have to kick a ball, which is brilliant. So we can go into the last few games of the season. We can go into the last 4 games of the season with no pressure at all. Going to stick with the same side that played really well against Arsenal. Should have just came up short. That's all it was. Tatuanu, Kingsley, Baldwin, Holding, Durham, Llorente, Escobar and Fossum, Pereira, Cummings and Kalido. 3 minutes gone. Rosales into Duvan Zapata, and Escobar gives away a penalty. Great start to the game. Thank you very much, Santiago. Make it even more difficult for us. Brilliant. Jamie Vardy's going to step up. Is he going to put the ball away? And he hits the post. And Baldwin gets it clear. 4 minutes gone. And Leicester should be 1-0 up. Mahrez on this right-hand side. Up to Zapata. But can't get the ball under control. Into Cummins. Cummins does his man there. Lovely. Kalido with 3 men round him. And Kalido does the keeper with his eyes. Thought he was going to go across the goal, and he does it. It just shoots at the near post. We'll see that in 3D in a little bit more detail. Cummins there does his man really, really easily into Kalido. I think the keeper thought he was going to go here, and he just hit it towards the near post. Peterborough United 1, Leicester City 0. Silva launches it forward to Jamie Vardy, trying to use that pace, but it comes out to Mahrez. Duvan Zapata through, and Tatsuano makes a great save there. Baldwin gets that clear. Fossum's going to pick that ball up. 2-on-2 if we want it. But Rosales comes back and makes a great tackle. Kim Jun-soo into Zapata. Back to Kim Jun-soo. Mahrez, great tackle there from, I think it was Holding and Llorente. Trying to get the ball up to Kalido, but they recycle it and launch it forward again. Kalido coming, he's a little bit isolated, but he is picking up the ball in good areas. Fernando getting the ball back from Cummins. Holding now getting the ball. Very, very topsy-turvy here. Llorente going to get the ball into Pereira. Pereira into Cummins. Cummins now taking on a man, and Zila's there again now shooting. If it was left or right to the keeper, it would have made him a little bit more worried. 3 men going up for the ball, and our boys get it. Kalido now into Fossum's feet. Fossum now into Kalido on that right-hand side, but can't beat the left back, and Holding's going to pick up that ball. Into Escobar now. Escobar with a little bit of time and space to turn. Into Pereira. Into Kalido. Kalido back to Cummins. Cummins going to go back to Escobar and just recycle the play again. Llorente and Escobar playing using the ball really well. Into Cummins. Into Kalido. Into Fossum. Fossum, he's hit the post. And Leicester get it clear. Pereira now with a corner. Trying to find Baldwin at the back post. Into Cummins. But Zapata gets it clear. Is Fossum going to get there ahead of Vardy? No, he's not. Vardy's still very quick, even though he's probably into his 30s now. Cummins into Fossum. Into Pereira. Into Kalido. Kalido back to Fossum. Into Escobar. Lovely play here. Pereira back to Llorente. Llorente into Cummins. He's going to come out wide to Kingsley. He does. Going to whip the ball in, and nothing comes from that highlight apparently. That team talk hasn't gone well. A lot of people looking switched off, including our goalkeeper and our 2 forwards. Not the best. Could have gone better. Second half, let's go. They've gone ever so slightly more attacking now. 4-2-4. Wide formation. Musa and Mahrez on the wings. Zapata getting ahead there of Holding. Going back to Silva. Silva over to Mahrez, but Kingsley cuts that out. Kalido now. Can we hit them on the break? Through to Cummins. Cummins can't get it through to Pereira, unfortunately. Pereira's going to keep hold of the ball. Into Escobar. Llorente into Cummins. Cummins back to Escobar again. Keeping hold of the ball nicely here. Llorente. They are pressing us really, really high, as you can see there. Pereira, lovely ball through to Fossum, into Kalido, and that is 2-0. The youngster does not miss those. He's revelling in the spotlight at the minute. 13th goal of the season, matches what Dwight Gale got for us last season in the Premier League. Pereira now, lovely ball over the top to Fossum in his pink boots. Ball into Kalido in the centre, and he just tucks that away. 2-0 to the Posh. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Kalido's had to come off. He's got a sprained ankle, so Cummins is going to go up top. Snodgrass is going to come on for Kalido as the shadow striker. Pereira's not having the best of games, so I'm going to bring him off. Leo's going to come on as the attacking playmaker. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to do anything else. 25 minutes to go. Free kick from Snodgrass into Fossum. Very quickly taken. Go all the way back to Llorente. Into Kingsley. Not rushing this at all. Kingsley takes on Mahrez there. Really, really well. Trying to get the ball into Cummins, but doesn't come anything from it. Baldwin picking up that loose clearance from Leicester into Leo. Leo, lovely little ball into Cummins. Plays it out to Durm. Durm whips the ball in into Snodgrass in the far post. Llorente with a hit. Duarte gets in the way. Llorente again coming on this left-hand side. Wins the Posh a corner. Well played there from Llorente. Kept his head. Didn't do anything too rash. Snodgrass now into the middle. Going to try and find Baldwin. Can't get there. Zila picks it out of the air. Slimani now heading the ball onto Vardy. Gets ahead of Baldwin, and there we go. As I said, can't count our chickens, and Vardy gets the goal. Got ahead just of Jack Baldwin. Vardy's still lightning quick. Slimani gets the header on. Baldwin can't get there. Vardy just gets there ahead of Baldwin, and it's 2-1 to the Posh. Durm now with a throw in into Anderson. Durm back to Leo. Leo into Llorente. Cummins now. What a hit that is. Jason Cummins with a thunderbolt on the left foot. Zila taken by surprise, I think, with how early he took it. No backlift whatsoever. Jason Cummins, what a hit that was. Here we go. Leo into Llorente. Llorente into Fossum. He literally takes one hit, one touch, and he hits it from about 25 yards out. Great shot from Jason Cummins, and that puts 2 goals back into the tie. 3-1 to the Posh. Time has whittled down now. Last 3 minutes of the game. 3 minutes of injury time now. Leo into Snodgrass, into Fossum. Fossum finds Cummings at his feet. De Silva Lopez now into Fossum again. Fossum gets tackled by Fernando. Slimani up to Vardy, and that is it. Peterborough United 3, Leicester City 1. And it shoots us up to 11th. 43 points. Fantastic that we're shooting up the table. And we will be back against Fulham and West Brom for the final 2 games of the season. See where we finish in the league. But that's it for this episode of Upon This Rock today. Please do leave it a like if you have enjoyed it. Our form has picked up a little bit. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't want to miss out on any more content going forward. And until next time, which is Fulham and West Brom, end of the season as well, I'll see you soon.